I've done a grand total of 1 Pyraminx practice solve since my last competition, so let's go ahead and see how this goes. So the first round of this competition actually went pretty well for me. I got not a great Pyraminx average, but definitely the best one I've gotten in a while, including this really nice 3.87 single, just a quarter of a second off from my official PB single, so that was really close. And overall, it was a decent average for the amount that I practiced, which was pretty much 0. So it looks like my 1 Pyraminx practice solve turned out pretty well. Anyway, now time for 2x2. Group 5. 2x2 is an event that I sort of practice sometimes. I feel like I'm fast enough using Ortega that I don't really care to get much faster, and so this first round was not particularly exciting. I got a low 5 average, which is pretty decent for me, but you know, not really that exciting. I did, however, get the obligatory 0.05 second solve right there, so a nice 0 move world record. Overall, just a fine average in 2x2. Group 4. The first round of 3x3 started off not great, just a lot of pauses and shakiness and everything to that first solve, but on my second solve I actually did get a really good time at 11.73, actually an official PB single. The solve actually wasn't that great, I just got really lucky with an easy OLL and PLL skip in the end, but yeah, 3x3 continues to be the event that I'm practicing the most at home, and so it's the hardest for me to get good solves in competition just because I'm so nervous for it. I also managed to get a +2 without noticing it. Wait. I just noticed that was a +2. And overall, I wasn't too excited about that average. Alright, I got around a 16 average on 3x3, not that great, but I think it should make it to round 2. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with how I've been doing today. I got 2 good averages and that PB 3x3 single, but now it is time for lunch. Yum. Just getting my 5 minutes of square one practice in before the first round. Hey, not bad. Square one was another interesting average, actually pretty similar to what had just happened to me in 3x3, except for the fact that I never practiced square one ever. I got this really nice 24.21 second single, which is my official PB in competition, and then I followed that up with a 50. So this could have been a really nice average. I don't think I got parity a single time, but I just messed up a couple of times purely due to lack of practice, forgetting algorithms and things like that, and that resulted in the world's most consistent square one average, 24, 52, 33, 30, 53. Well, that average was almost good. I didn't make it to round 2, but at least I got that PB single. Anyway, now it is blind time. Blind was a rather unfortunate event for me at this competition. There were 2 rounds and I really wanted to qualify for North American Championship, so you have to get a sub 3 time. As you can see there, I got a DNF just above 3. I also got a successful solve just over 4, and then on this last solve there was a really nice scramble, but I wound up DNFing it even though it was sub 3. So I barely made it into blind finals there. Hopefully I can get a sub 3 or something nice on that final round. And now it is time for clock. So I just went to open up my phone timer to practice clock, and I accidentally clicked on clock instead of the timer. Clock was, as always, not my highest priority, but I knew that my official PB average of 14.19 was easily slower than what I average at home, and so I actually started off getting some good solves, as you can see a couple 12s here, and then just messed up, got a 16 and a 17. So I messed up a decent clock average, but really who cares about clock? Okay, so not quite an official PB, a couple bad solves in there, but now it's time for the second rounds of 2x2 and 3x3. In round 2, heat 2 of 2x2, I was pretty much just looking to make it into the finals because I knew it would be close. Little did I know how close it would actually be. I wound up getting a pretty decent and very consistent average of 4.77. Update, I did not make finals because I didn't have a good enough single. I gotta go find who's responsible for this. Hey, so are you the one who tied my average and beat my single?
Yeah.
And knocked me out of finals?
Oh yeah, it's awkward. Logan knocked you out of finals. Yeah.
In 3x3 round 2, I knew I wasn't going to make it to finals, so I just focused on that official PB average that I've been trying to beat for a while now. Unfortunately, I got 2 bad singles to start off with, but then once all the pressure was gone, I actually got 3 half-decent singles, resulting in a not terrible average. So it looks like somebody added the Z to the start of my name. I just got to add the 3 now. Zalex Throcker. Now finally, we have all the final rounds. Square 1, Pyraminx, blind, 2x2, and 3x3. I only made it into Pyraminx and blindfolded. Didn't make it into 2x2 or 3x3, but at least I'm happy with how I did. Pyraminx finals was, as usual, kind of a joke for me. I really got to get back into practicing these side events because I really do enjoy being competitive in them. But for the time being, I'm getting just 6s and 7s all over the place. Not a great average. Alright, 6 average. That's not great, but I guess I deserve that. Alright, blind finals. That first attempt at 228 DNF absolutely should have been a success off by just a couple of edges. That was the easiest blind scramble in the world. In the other solves, I managed to make some dumb mistakes and also DNF. Wow, it's quiet in here. Anyway, that first scramble was amazing. I've been trying to get a sub 3 for a while now. Can't believe I didn't get it on that one, just messed up a few edges. Alright, I can talk again. So I'm done for competing for today unless somebody drops out a 2x2 or something. I'm gonna stick around to watch the finals and awards and everything, but that is pretty much it for this video. Overall, I'm really happy with how I did at this competition today. Maybe not so much in blindfolded. Everything else was pretty good. Anyway, I definitely enjoyed this competition. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.